Kim, for the first topic of the day, you know, I like to do a little box office, a little movie talk, spoilers. We have two new releases. I know one of them you was excited about, which is Bullet Train, as you can see right here in the background. But we also have Prey. Have you seen both of these, ma'am? Did you see both of these films?
Saw both of them, heavily impressed. I am just I'm ecstatic. The Prey was fan freaking tastic. I am so excited for our brothers and sisters of the indigenous culture, specifically the Comanche tribe people, that they're getting a spotlight on their culture and that it was tied in to such a legendary franchise, and they killed it. They
Nice,
nailed it, man. And
nice.
Bullet Train, bombastic,
Really?
bombastic. I freaking loved every minute of it.
I got you. So I'm gonna just guess by your enthusiasm that you possibly liked Bullet Train more than Prey. Is that a safe thing to say?
They're both so different. There's so many reasons. I like both of them. Honestly, I give both of them probably 8 out of 10. Both of them
Okay.
equally. And it's hard because I mean, Bullet Train's a adaptation from a book, and they nailed it. And Prey is part of a legendary franchise that we love, but we've
True.
seen kind of the decline in quality with Predator 2. Oh, I mean, not Predator 2 kind of, but the Predators.
Mm-hmm.
It's been polarizing how the sequels have been. But I love that we returned to the gun because that's something that always got me at the end of Predator 2 with Danny Glover when the Predator threw him the gun that said 1915. I forgot the name that was on there, but it was such a head scratcher because the sequel to that was supposed to pick up and talk about where's this 1700s, 1600s rifle coming from,
Right, right.
and that was a whole story in itself. It's like, why are you throwing me this gun that's 300 years old? We never got to tell that story, and I feel like they did it so much justice. Oh my god, I loved Prey.
Okay,
Absolutely loved
okay,
Prey.
okay.
Yeah, but I have to say Bullet Train made me think of something.
And what is that?
Is That's really that's funny, but I think we could all take a lesson of no matter what you do, what your job is, especially in you're in Hollywood. What I love about Brad Pitt is that he develops really great relationships, but we should all pick up, always be kind to the people you work with, even if the
Mm-hmm.
people work under you,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
one day they might be your boss.
True, true.
David Leitch was Brad Pitt's stunt double in Fight Club, and now he's his
Now he's
boss.
direct. Yeah, now he's directing him in the film.
Be
Okay,
careful,
nice.
because
I
some
didn't even think
people
of
in
that.
Hollywood, yeah, some people in Hollywood get ego here, ego
Right,
there.
right.
20 years later, you never know who's gonna be higher on the food chain. And I gotta tell you, like Brad Pitt and David Leitch together, oh man, they're dynamite. Nobody could have played Ladybug better than Brad Pitt, man. Did you see
Man,
it? Did you love how did you like it, bro?
man. Well, let me just tell you, I was gonna get to that little shameless plugging right here. If you go to my channel, I do have my review up for Bullet Train, and I do have my review up for Prey as well. Kim, can you look at the facial expressions and tell which film I liked over the other one?
Bro, come on. Come on. Why you
Yeah,
gotta give the lips?
yeah, I
Why
gotta
you
give the
gotta give the
lips. I gotta give the Bullet
why you
Train
gotta
was
give
fun.
the lips?
Bullet
The
Train
side
was
eye,
fun.
bro.
Bullet Train was fun. It was a fun movie. But I just didn't enjoy it as much as you did. I gave it a
Really?
passing grade. I gave it a passing grade.
Yeah.
I think people should see it. I know a lot of people liked it. Other than well, I know a lot of people loved it much more than I did, and share your enthusiasm. You have yourself, OneTakeBigDog. I don't know if you met him, but he's been on my channel a number of times. I felt it was a little too long, and
I could agree with you there. I could agree
okay,
with you there. I think they
yeah,
could have shaved off 25 minutes for sure.
yes,
Yeah,
definitely,
I agree with
definitely.
you.
And
Mhm.
I mean, I like my silliness, I like my action, and I what I do like, what I loved about it is the mystery. It was so unpredictable. I didn't know what was going to happen, who was going to live, who was going to die. There was some
The twists and
surprising things
turns.
at the end.
Yeah.
I love all that, and so I'll give it that credit. But it's crazy because with me being a silly, goofy person, it was just too over the top for me in certain situations. While everything was choreographed nice, At the same
Yeah.
time, you're
Oh,
fighting in a train with so many witnesses, and I don't really think they took advantage of what were happening in reality in that case. But that's the point of going to the movies anyway, to escape. I don't
there,
know.
there's
I just
there's some movies you really have to suspend belief in order to love it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes sci-fi can really take us there, like Lord of the Rings or something. We're like, oh, I'm with the elves, man. Like it's like ain't no elves, but oh, I want the elves. I want the hobbits. But
right.
however, this movie, I found that it had the silliness of like Kung Fu Hustle,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but like the storytelling style of Kill Bill. You know
Yes.
what I'm
Yes.
saying? And in that was kind of mashup. And of course, with David Leitch, it had the ultra violence of John Wick. You know, he co-directed with Chad Stahelski, and I love how crazy it was. I love how diverse the cast was.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but I only like cameos when they really get you. Like when cameos are like corny, when it's like, ah, come on. But all the cameos in this movie, I was like, "Oh, my dude,
I
why are
got
you
you. Yeah.
here?
They
I love
yeah, yeah.
that you're here, but
Yeah.
why?"
Right. One in
I just
particular, I
love
don't want
it.
to spoil it. Another one, it may have been in the trailer, but I didn't remember, and so I don't want to spoil anyone there. But I'll give you that. My last criticism, I'll just say, Ladybug, Brad Pitt was just a little bit too nonchalant for me, and when he's in
But he
danger,
was but dude, he was trying to get in his zen. He had gone to therapy. He was trying
Okay.
to get rid of the angry guy, and he was trying to be zen. He was a little, I get what you're saying, but I like the idea of an assassin that's been to therapy.
I
An
can dig it. I
assassin
like
that's
how you put
still
that.
in it, that's like, you know what? I wanna shoot you. Okay, wait, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 7, 3, 2, 1. Like, I
Yeah.
love that he was in that place. I can agree with you there, but I feel like, it was too high energy for him to be super serious, and what's going on, and what's happening. I think you needed that
Hmm.
relaxation a little bit because, the movie was on speed, like,
Yeah, it was. It
it was
was.
on
Right.
cocaine for sure,
On a
you
speeding
know?
train too. Yeah. But
On
I
a
mean,
speeding train.
I liked it. I just didn't love it. I liked it. I just didn't love it. I didn't love it.
Okay, fair enough, fair
But
enough.
pray. Let's just move on to
Oh
that just real
god.
quick. Now, I enjoyed this one much better. I'll go ahead and get my criticism out the way. Um, I was over. I mean, I was over the whole attitude with the tribe, and their patriarchy treating Nehru the way she was a valuable asset to the
Mhm.
tribe, and I feel like that was completely ignored by the people in the tribe. That really frustrated me. Just like, oh, you're not worthy enough, but she's saving people's lives at the very beginning.
Okay.
Other than that, I dang near thought it was perfect. I know Mara, one of the moderators, she said that she saw it in the Comanche language. When I watched it, I saw it in English. And so
Yeah.
that was one of my
Yeah.
criticisms. I was like, I wish I would have saw it in its native language. I would have liked it much better. And I'm
I
hearing that
agree
a
with
lot of
you.
people are more passionate about it that way. So,
Mhm.
but as far as like the action and just seeing a predator just kill everything in its sights, that was phenomenal.
That was
Especially,
oh man, yeah.
I mean, the
I
the the whole scene with the Frenchman, I mean, he just ran through them. There was so much cannon fodder. I mean, when I go into these movies, I want to see the protagonist or the antagonist give 100% with all of their abilities, and I feel like they just kind of went down the checklist with the Predator. Like, okay, how many weapons does he have? Okay, he needs to kill at least 2 or 3 people with each weapon at his disposal.
Mhm.
So the audience will be satisfied, and I felt that I got that.
Yeah.
I just wanted a little simple premise of an alien predator killing people, and I felt like I got
Mhm.
that. So I
Oh
really did
yeah.
enjoy Prey a lot
Oh,
more.
for sure, for sure. I thought Dan Trachtenberg did a wonderful job. I gotta tell you, my one of my favorite, scenes, the cinematographer, I love that view from the top. I'm like, "Here we go with the De Palma isms," that view from the top where, Naru and one of the tribesmen are running, and you see the invisible predator behind, and through the grass, you can see his
Yes,
body,
yes,
moving apart, and they're running, but behind them, it's nothing. Oh, that shot was so good. On the note you said about the tribesmen not appreciating what she brought to the table, I thought I get what you're saying, but I think it's realistic because even though there are and were women warriors in those tribes, I think if you think about how like very manly men in the past saw women, it was like, I don't care if you take
Right.
down the biggest guy. Some views of women in certain cultures, especially in certain times, I'm not saying like right now everyone's honest. No, in certain time periods, around certain areas or cultures, it doesn't matter what a woman could accomplish. You're second
That's
class.
true.
You're nothing. And 300 years ago, they weren't looking at a woman going, "I respect you." They were going, "I don't
Yeah.
care, woman. Get back in the kitchen. I don't give a damn that you
I
shot that bear. Bye."
I agree with you
That's accurate.
100%.
That
Right.
their attitude towards her was accurate. But there were woman warriors, but they still weren't treated equally. So,
Hey,
I
you are 100% correct. I just wish they could have gave a better reason for their treatment. You know, like don't have her save one of the brothers' life and then treat her like crap. Just take that
mhm,
part out where she's saving a life, so you can kind of give more of a reason. You know why you're treating her that way. I mean,
mhm.
that may be nitpicking because you make a valid point, but that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
I
But
but I think the way you feel is necessary. That anger you feel, that's good because that's how it was. Because
cool.
for years and years and years, women have been freaking saving lives. Women have been raising and children and doing amazing things and being looked at and going, I don't care, you're a woman. And on top of that, women have been doing amazing things in the past. I'm not trying to go on a feminist rant, but I'm saying in 300 years ago, in the time period that this film takes place, women were doing incredible things and they were treated like dirt. So the anger that you have is a righteous anger and it's necessary and it's good that it bothered you because that's accurate. But also, again, kudos to our brothers and sisters in the Comanche culture. I love that their stories are being told. I forgot the young lady's name, the woman, but one of the producers on the film who is Comanche, and I feel like I need to give her her due. I should look this up because she deserves her due. She's actually a Native American consultant on 1883, and so I like that the film I was watching some interviews with Dan Trachtenberg, and I like that they tried to be as accurate as possible to the Comanche culture. I know
Really?
he mentioned, yeah, he mentioned something about, and I'm gonna look up her name because I don't want to just call her "Hey lady." She deserves her due. But there was a scene he had written where Naru was supposed to like whistle at night, and she had to come in and go, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! For our people, when we hunt, there is no whistling. Like, hey, babe,
Nice, nice. I
we
like
don't
that.
do that."
I like that.
So he listened to her, whereas you have movies in the past like Dance with Wolves or something where you have people that are not of that culture or that tribe going, "Oh, I want to write it like how I see Indians." And it's like I love that they had a Comanche woman who this is her history, this is her family legacy, and they listened to her. And so I have to give kudos. And her name, by the way, is Jane Myers.
Jane
Jane
Myers.
Myers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that they were true to the Comanche culture because I did listen to your review and I think you said something about the wardrobe
I
for the
did.
people.
I did. I
But
feel silly now.
but my thing, and it's okay because you're watching a movie and you want something. But my thing is, I want to sit back and I want to defer to Miss Myers because she was a consultant. So for us to go, I want to see feathers and color. They're Indians. Well, no. Maybe for her, she's like, actually, our people, the Comanche people, and I'm just speculating here, but um, we wore earth tones, no big headdresses when you're out hunting, no bunch of turquoise and stuff. So I'm going to sit back and I'm going to learn from her and her point of view. And if that's how the people dressed, I'm not going to be like, I want to see more color. If that's how they were, earth tones, simple, I'm just going to defer to her and enjoy what she brings to the table as a consultant on the film and a producer.
Right. This is her name right here, correct?
Jane Myers. Yes. Yeah. I
Okay.
hope I'm saying that right. And I apologize if I'm not
It's all good. Well,
pronouncing
guys,
that correctly.
I will put a link to this in the description box of this video, whether you're watching it on the live or the replay, in case you are interested in that. But in the meantime,
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, look, I didn't even put out the call and people popping up. Got a new challenger backstage. Who is it? Well, let's see. Coming to the stage right now.
Because I can control the weather, they call me Storm. Storm, mistress of the elements. I summon the full power of the storm.
Tyra with Struggle Reviews TV. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you guys doing? Hey, Kim.
Fantastic.
Hi, Tyra.
I love it. I love it. Y'all so excited. Y'all so
I
excited.
love Tyra.
Right?
I love it too. I love it too. I love the earrings as well. You got the dopest earrings in the world. So good stuff right there.
Yes. Girl,
But guys,
and the eyeshadow with the earrings.
Yeah,
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Hey, y'all.
What's up, y'all? If y'all didn't know, this is Tyra with Struggle Reviews TV. Her information is on the screen in the description of this video and also on my channel tab. Tyra, we're talking about this Pray right now and Bullet Train. But before I get your 2 cents on that, I just want to grab these 2 super chats. Have one for Mr. King Palmer right here.
What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. Okay.
What's good, Brandon? Salute to you and the beautiful queen. And thank you for that. We appreciate it. And of course, this was before Tyra popped in. So of course he would have said it to both of you guys. And so, but now, Mr. King Palmer, thank you so much for that super chat. I do appreciate it. And you also have Blur Forever. You can now rate your top 5 Predator movies, including Alien versus Predator and Prey. Thank you so much for the 20 pounds. Blur Forever. And you know what I got to do for the dub. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate it over here. I may have to make a little TikTok short video ranking that or whatever, because we do have enough movies to do that. Top five. But Tyra, again, thank you for being here. We were just talking about Prey. I think you've seen it. I think I saw a post on your outlet.
Just watched Prey this morning.
Nice. So on top of Prey, did you also see Bullet Train as well?
No, I have not seen Bullet Train. I can't wait though. Kim was all excited from when I sat down. I was like, I gotta see it. Now Kim then hyped it up because I saw your face in your thumbnbnail, giving your I don't know about this face, so I wasn't sure, but I'm gonna check it
out. So you fresh from me viewing. Just real quick, what you think about this movie, Prey?
It was cool.
It was cool. Okay. It was cool.
It was cool. No, I was really excited because I am a really big Predator fan. So I felt like people were hyping it up and it was like, this is putting things back into perspective. But I do feel like sometimes after we've had so many just really bad movies in the Alien versus Predator, I never thought that did anything for the Predator franchise like that. So I think we're like really hyped just to get mediocre. But I did like the film. I did like the representation, especially the lead character. I was really hyped because I'm a big Predator fan, and she was giving me Anna from the first I forgot what she was from, but the lady that they dropped down to rescue, and she was kind of dismissed and they didn't listen to her, but she was really helpful and everything afterwards. So it kind of reminded me of the first one, but I got a little annoyed with her character because it was just really convenient at times when they wanted her to be weak, when they wanted her to be strong. And I just wish the writing was a little bit more consistent, but I did enjoy the film. And the Predator design was interesting. It's we've seen, a lot of designs, but just for this to be a prequel and get this, I don't even know what that was, the skull and bone type of mask situation. I thought that was cool. I liked a lot about this film, but just some things I was like, oh, can we just not give her all this good plot protection and just really, get to what we need to get to? I just thought it was really selective in that way, but I did enjoy the film and I really liked the representation. And I liked the journey that we went on with her as a character. But for a minute there, I was like, well, you just gonna have everybody die out here trying to come get you? Can you just come back and let's figure out something else? Like everybody's getting they block knocked off because she did. I thought it was gonna be them them just really dismissing her, but her brother and a couple of the other guys just really, they did try to give her an opportunity, though it went astray because, you know, she fell. But I feel like they gave you your moment. If they not listening, you know, whatever, we don't go out by ourselves and, you know, just you jeopardizing the whole tribe right now.
Right,
but
right.
That it was cool.
Nice. No, I love the energy. So thank you so much for that.
Yes.
We do appreciate it. And Myra, thank you so much for this $2 super chat. Can we talk about how great this monster is? Love. Yeah. If you're talking about the Predator, yeah, he was pretty vicious. And I liked him a lot. He was a crazy little threat there, you know, body slamming bears and you know, chopping people. It was nuts. It was nuts.
Yeah,
it was nuts.
All the nice callbacks to the first film. I like that they kind of kept him hidden and we didn't see him for a very long time. So when we finally got to see him, it was a big thing. And we got some quotes and just some callbacks to the first film. Like, I'm all for the first film all day. So
already. And Prey right now is not at the box office. It is on Hulu right now. And so I don't know what those streaming numbers are. But hopefully it does pretty well for the platform. But Bullet Train is in theaters right now. And I have this right here from Deadline. Bullet Train clocked 62.5 million global bound. Jurassic World Dominion overtakes Doctor Strange 2. And Top Gun Maverick crosses $1.35 billion. Sorry. If let's just let you guys know, if you want to read this article, there's a description to this in the description box of this video, whether you're watching live on the replay, for you to read at your own leisure. And the Brad Pitt star wrote the biggest offshore opening for a non-IP studio film since Tenet. And Tenet came out in 2020, right? About 2 years ago. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
And and it's tracking to be similar to Murder on the Orient Express and Kingsman: The Secret Service, and those films are kind of forgettable. But $62 million worldwide right now, so that's about $30 million domestic, and that is what it's projected at. Also, this just goes on to say that Jurassic World Dominion passed Doctor Strange 2. If we remember, Doctor Strange made about $955 million worldwide. I'm still upset with Disney for removing that from theaters. I thought that was just, you know, idiotic. And so here you are right here for Bullet Train. That's what it has worldwide. Now let's look at Top Gun. No, that's not Top Gun, that's Bullet Train. Top Gun Maverick. This is crazy, y'all. Nobody thought it would make this much money. $1.3 billion. Kim, Tyra, do y'all want a sequel? I mean, I don't, but no.
Okay. No, it's
fine.
Because for me, it was film perfection. And much like how I feel about the Joker sequel, which that's a whole other conversation, but I feel like when something is done so well,
leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Yes.
Stop touching it, y'all. Get your hands off, leave it alone. It was so good. It was such a great sequel. But then again, it's a business. They're talking about numbers, but this movie it was so good that you should not touch it. Just leave it be. I love that there was a sequel. I love where the story. I have so many wonderful feelings about Top Gun Maverick, but please leave it alone.
I gave it a perfect 10 out of 10. I gave it a perfect 10 out of 10. Before I move,
gotta tell you,
go ahead. Go ahead.
There's not a lot of movies where while I'm sitting in my seat with people around, I go, yeah. I give a Howard Dean
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this movie, I definitely was like, America, like, just leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone.
I ain't mad. I'm the same way. What's up, Jan? How you doing? Tyra, you say no on the sequel as well, correct?
Yeah, leave it alone. Once they start touching it a third and fourth time, stuff goes astray. I think with them being able to do what they did with the comeback being so late for the part 2 of this film, like, leave it alone. I don't feel they need to add or take anything away. Like, just leave it alone. I'm fine with what we got.
I agree. Before I move on, though, guys, I have 142 people watching. That's wonderful. But I only have 83 thumbs up. Can I get 100? Can we get at least 100 thumbs up? I would really appreciate it. So thumbs up party, thumbs up party, thumbs up party. Come on, guys. We can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I would really, really appreciate it. But yeah, so thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. So yeah, that's 1.3 billion worldwide. it's made, the budget was 170. So that's, you know, that it's made not 10 times, but it's made a lot of money. That's not that
Yes.
expensive, and it's made a hell of a lot. However, Thor: Love and Thunder is still struggling.
As it should be.
So it is at $698 million worldwide. It will cross 700. I'm gonna guess maybe it'll get to maybe 750, 765 at the end of its run. But even 750 is not that good. I mean, you know, because the prequel to that one, the previous film, made 853, and it was less expensive, while Thor Ragnarok was much more expensive.
Yes.
Again, Thor 3 was 180 million to make. Thor 4 was 250. So yeah, that's you know, like Zia said, womp 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 womp. And so yeah. So we'll see. I think Bullet Train, I think the budget for that was like $81 million. And so I don't know how. Yeah, it has opened worldwide, but it hasn't opened in all of its territories, and so we'll just have to see exactly how that's going to perform. But you know, it was projected. This opening domestically was projected for that film, and it's kind of split down the middle. The audience likes it. Critics are so-so. Half of them like it, half of them don't.
Oh, no. Kim
But everybody
like Hustle, so I'm checking it out.
Yes, yes, I love that movie.
It's got that silliness, but then you see some of the martial arts moves, and you're like, "Whoa, okay, okay." I like that mix, and I have to say also, movies where it's an all-star cast, sometimes they rely on that. Like, oh, you've got to love it because it's got so and so and so and so and so and so. You got to love it, and it's like sometimes that doesn't pull. Your star power is just star power. I like when there's real meat in the film, and I think because David Leitch was a stunt man, and because he was a stunt choreographer, the action is not just, oh, let me give you an explosive and a few shots and some violence, and you have to love it. He's such an expert in the field of stunt work, and that shows that it comes through. Tyra, see it. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it, but don't look for Shakespeare. I'd say don't look for Shakespeare. Like, okay, there's some continuity issues with like where'd the people on the train go? Just have fun with it.
Don't my last thing, I forgot to say this. Like, I don't even, a lot of it just seemed unnecessary. If you look at the person over everything in the film for Bullet Train, it just seemed like if he wanted to accomplish his goal, he could have did just this thing instead of all these other unnecessary planning. But that's just me. Still fun. Tyra, go see it. I hope you enjoy it. And guys, if you're watching this via live or on the replay, there's a link down to this in the description box below of this video for you to read at your own leisure.